Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to our Town Hall 9 Let's Play, where today we are going to be unlocking the Royal Cloak ability. That's right guys, the Queen's special ability that she unlocks at level 5 is upon us. And for those of you that don't know what the Royal Cloak is, if this is your first time through Town Hall 9, or if you're just watching and you just don't have a clue, the Queen goes invincible and invisible for a short amount of time. It's beautiful. It's just the best thing ever. So that's what we're going to be unlocking today. It's going to be amazing. I've got plenty of Dark Elixir. I've got plenty of stored up Dark Elixir. Well, not a whole lot in the treasury, but I got plenty of Dark Elixir to cover that upgrade. Now the upgrade time is actually 24 hours, a one-day upgrade. So we won't be able to use the Royal Cloak ability, but we'll be able to finally make that upgrade happen. But before we do all that, of course, we need to get some upgrade or some raids in. I've got tons and tons of loot, and we need to get a little bit more before we go out and get some raiding done, or before we get some upgrading done. So let me find that perfect base, guys. The barch base. Our elixir is flowing like milk and honey. It's amazing. I mean, we're not suffering for elixir at all. And normally in Let's Plays, I'm having a really hard time keeping up with the elixir demand, but barch is making it happen. I'm thinking once we finish the barracks, the dark barracks, and of course the dark elixir drills and storage, we'll pretty much be done with the major elixir demand, and we'll be able to make a switch over to something that's a little bit heavier. So that's something definitely to be looked forward to. But there we go. Oh my goodness. Dunk. My dude. Is that short for Duncan? Like what is dunk? But yes, check it out. 600,000 elixir. Now, this base has a lot of elixir sitting in the storage. This is a max Town Hall 8, so it's a base that doesn't need elixir, so it's been storing up elixir for a very long time. But we're probably not going to be able to get all that or all the elixir because there's a lot in the storages. But we are going to try our hardest. So without any more delay, let's throw down our barbarians first on either corner. Wrap this base up very, very nicely. And then get those archers in there too. Very, very nice. I've got, of course, my Electro Dragon, so we definitely want to be able to get that in there and use it. But I also want to be able to use my heroes too effectively. Let's actually drop the poison spell on the king. Let's trade king for king here. And then the king should start to break into a wall. He's also doing some nice tanking so that maybe these archers will be able to distract while my archers and the king get that dark elixir out of that storage. So let's look at actually the sweeper down there. I mean, the sweeper's pointing down, right? Oh, the king died. Darn it. Okay, well, we definitely want to come. Ooh. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to distract with our Electro Dragon, and then I'm going to send my queen down too, and they're both going to focus on that dark elixir, because yes, we may be in a good position where we have enough dark elixir for the upgrade that we're about to do, but that doesn't mean our journey is over. We got a lot of dark elixir left as a Town Hall 9 to max out the hero, so we're going to get as much of that as we possibly can. Thank you, E-Drag, for giving me that beautiful storage. And now we'll cut out, dude, that was a lot. That was a very nice amount. Almost 350,000 gold, over 390 or nearly 390,000 elixir, and 1,157 dark elixir. Not too shabby. And we won the raid, and it looks like I also got some free gems. That's awesome. I'm happy with any amount of free gems that I may receive. So let's request for some CC, some E-Drag action. And did I do any raids? I think I did this one last night, actually, like right before bed. So check this out. This one was oh yeah. All right, so check this out. This base has so many things that are terrible for barch, and I went ahead and hit it because it had over 2,000 dark elixir. So I started out with the corner buildings, but check this out. Like, this archer is in the absolute face of that enemy queen. That is enemy queen. So I put down the king to tank and take out the enemy queen. I also put down a bunch of barbarians and archers on this right-hand side because there was an external bomb tower and an external wizard tower. Like, brutal, brutal stuff. The worst things that you can find for a barch raid. But check this out. So now that all the major things are down, like we still have a wizard tower down here doing tons of work, but the king's down there, so we should be okay. But basically wrap up the base, try to get as much of it down as possible. Where's my poison spell on the enemy king up here? I guess I decided not to use that. But we still have the Electro Dragon. We've got two major dark elixir sources here. We got a dark elixir drill at the top and a storage near the top. So guess where my Electro Dragon's going to be deployed from? Yes, the top. Nice. All right, good guess. So here's what we're going to do. E-Drag will come straight down. The idea will be to get that drill and that storage, but the air defense is going to be a major issue. So let's see what happens. Chain lightning bounces off, doesn't even touch that that air defense. Unfortunately, the E-Drag catches a seeking air mine. He does, however, take a ton of damage off the air defense, but we got unlucky basically hitting that seeking air mine, and it was a major one that took out a lot of the health of that Electro Dragon, but we still got that drill. So we left about 1,000, we took about 1,000, but still over 350,000 gold, 450,000 elixir, a beautiful amount of loot, and I will take it and use it every single day. Shout out to Papa Andy for my poison spell and for my Electro Dragon. Now let's go out and grab one more little inkling of loot, because guys, it's gonna be a beatdown of upgrades here in just a little bit. And I don't even have that many builders. Like, I'm gonna have to really think hard about how I'm gonna be spending my loot, because resource management, guys, I mean, that's what farming is all about. I remember the very first time I ever farmed an account, like my main first account from four years ago, right? I wanted, and this was my goal always, to have max storages, completely full storages, before I even had a builder available. So I would just be full storages, builder come available, boom, start an upgrade, and then max out whatever I used. Elixir, gold, dark elixir, whatever. Try to get it maxed out too before another builder came up. That's a little extreme. It can be misconstrued as a little bit wasteful, because the more loot you have, the more loot that you actually lose whenever you are getting raided. But, you know, it was still like a big goal, right? And it was the only account I was farming, so I had the time. But, you know, for this one, more or less, I'm just trying to get as much dark elixir as possible. But obviously, elixir is a major focus for me too. So this base, a lot of gold, even more elixir than the previous base, and a respectable amount of dark elixir. I mean, 1,475, not terrible, not great, but not terrible. So let's throw down the barch and let's see what we end up with. I've got no heroes this time, so that's not great. But with the E-Drag, we should be able to sniggle in there and take out some major buildings here soon. Actually, you know what? Let's drop a poison on this enemy king. Or I'm sorry, queen. And oh man, she was in the range of everything, and then she jumped back behind the wall. This is the smartest queen I've ever seen in my life. Wow, that was brilliant. That was just brilliant. Shout out to the queen, right? So what about the town hall? Looks like the archer's actually hammering down onto that town hall. Will be outside the range of all the defenses, so this is great, except for now that the Teslas have popped in. The Teslas, they trigger at one tile less than their range, so that kind of ruined everything. No, as soon as the barbarians broke through that wall, it ruined everything. I think it's like 7 tiles, so you have to get within 7 tiles of a Tesla for it to pop, but then it can reach 8 tiles, so that really ruins a lot of attacks. So I'm thinking the town hall is surrounded by air defenses and stuff. I'm thinking actually grabbing some free elixir here. So the easiest elixir to find is actually right here. It's behind a sweeper, and if I get lucky, I'll actually kill that queen too, just for the fun of it. So check it out, guys. Boom! Chain lightning action. We got the 1 star, and we actually got a ton of elixir as well. So now it looks like is the chain lightning gonna hit that queen? It is not. Interesting. Okay. Well, E-Drag, turn around. That's only level 6 queen. I mean, I think 1 shot should do it. Yep, that's it. Boom. Queen goes down. Gotta love it. We got 2 of those storages, actually, so that was really nice gains. And shot off 1 more. Yes. I don't know. I didn't gain any loot from that last shot, but it's just always so rewarding when I can turn and I can see that final shot go off before the E-Drag explodes, right? I mean, it just feels good. All right, so there we go. Over 600,000 elixir, 400,000 gold, and once again, over 1,000 dark elixir. So good stuff, guys, good stuff. So now, guys, I am sitting on a ton of loot. You know, it doesn't look like a ton, but look at my storages, my treasury. Oh man, over 2 million gold in elixir right there. And I've only got 2 builders. Let's go and pop into my progress base and let's just decide the best way to spend our stuff right now. I think I've got some books. I have a book of fighting that doesn't really help me much. I have a dark elixir rune too. Don't want to use it until I max out my dark storage. So obviously priority 1 is to upgrade this queen. Okay, let's upgrade the queen to level 5. This is only a 1-day upgrade, so I'll let it finish organically. 30,000 dark elixir. I got 40. We're good. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, so Queen will wake up. Royal Cloak ready, and I cannot wait. It's gonna be amazing. All right, so what else? What else do we got? Obviously barracks and dark barracks. I've got one barracks and one dark barracks running right now, 2-day upgrades. So I would say, honestly, I would say that my main priority here should be to continue to upgrade maybe the dark elixir storage, because again, I can't use this dark elixir rune, or I shouldn't use the dark elixir rune until my dark elixir storage is completely maxed out. That way it has like max capacity, but then we also want to wait until it is emptied down to 0 so that we get the most gain from that. So I think upgrading the dark elixir storage would be the most, the smartest thing to do. But also another major elixir upgrade would be these dark elixir drills. I mean, they're both level 4. We did the level 3 to level 4 upgrades in the past, but to do these pretty soon would be smart, because this is free dark elixir. I mean, the production, look at that. The production from level 4 to level 5 goes up 33%. That's 1/3 gains. That's huge gains for the free dark elixir, and that free dark elixir is forever. So the quicker you can upgrade your drills, honestly, the better off you are. So I'm thinking that we're going to be pouring our elixir into our dark elixir storage. This is a 2-day upgrade, which means in 2 days, my air defense, my barracks, my dark barracks, and then my dark elixir storage will be done. So in 2 days, it's going to be, we're going to need a ton of loot in 2 days. But before we spend all, or use our 5th builder and really landlock ourselves, I want to spend the extra loot. So we have quite a bit of extra loot sitting in our storages, mostly gold. So I'm going to separate this out. Let's see. We're going to do 5 million gold. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Some wall progress up in here. All right. And then elixir, let's do, I'm guessing 4 million. Is that 4? Oh, that's 2.5. Wow. Let's do 3 million. All right. I think that'd be smart. All right. Yeah. 3 million. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Nice. And remember, guys, at Town Hall 9, you go from level 8 walls, if you max Town Hall 8, to level 9, but then you also go to level 10. So it's good to get an early jump on the wall grind and really pour your extra loot into there. But let's go ahead and pull out our treasury now. Tons of loot in our treasury. I'm going to hold on to the rest of our elixir because you never know we're going to need it. But I can also spend the extra gold. All right, let's go ahead and pour. Let's do an extra 2 million gold into our walls. All right, there we go. And now we're about 35 or so walls upgraded to level 9. Each full line is 44 walls. So now, last but not least, let's upgrade this dark elixir storage, guys. It will have, I think, at least one more upgrade after this. So when we upgrade it, it will stay on this side of the walls. Next time we upgrade it in 2 days, if we have the elixir for that, then we'll move it across to the max side. So let's do this, guys. 2 million elixir, 2-day upgrade in 3, 2, 1, bam. Nice. All right, so we got a pretty decent amount of extra loot waiting. All right, so in 1 day, if I'm not able to film in 1 day, then I'll have my 5th builder to continue working on the new collector, the new mine, or the new defenses or whatever. I haven't been super dedicated with that, but it's okay. I would say definitely top priority is to continue to max out our barracks, dark barracks, and obviously our dark elixir infrastructure. Once we get all of those, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Once we get all 7 of those buildings maxed out, then we should highly, highly prioritize finishing out the new stuff and then maxing traps and so on and so forth. So, guys, I guess that's going to have to do it for me today. I mean, big day for us, upgrading the Queen to level 5, the first interval to 5, unlocking the Royal Cloak ability, and I cannot wait for in the next video, we're going to just pop that ability for the very first time on Solomon, and it's going to be an absolute blast. But until then, unfortunately, that is all for me today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already for daily gaming videos and to join the Klaus family. And remember that I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you all again next time.